All right, for today, we've been talking about in Writer's Workshop that writing is just telling on paper. So we take our thoughts and we tell on paper. But I want to teach you that writing is not just about telling parts. And so I'm going to show you that. This is the book Pancakes for Breakfast by Tomie dePaulo. It's a picture book. It has no words. House, bed, pancakes, pancakes. That story doesn't seem very interesting, does it? That's what telling parts is like. When you just read it and just tell a part of what's happening, or you're just telling a piece of it. When you tell a story, you have to have lots of detail and tell about what it is, what it looks like, what it feels like, and all that stuff. It makes it interesting. So I'm going to show you the difference. Now I'm telling a story. I want to tell all about it. Some of y'all are really good storytellers. I've heard you tell stories. It was one snowy day in the middle of winter. You can see that from the leaves. This lady was warm and snug in her bed. When she woke up, she went to the kitchen. She was thinking about what she wanted for breakfast. Sounds good for breakfast. She started thinking about yummy pancakes. So as she started thinking about yummy pancakes, she thought about who makes the best yummy pancakes. So she went to her recipe book where she had her grandmother's recipe, and she thought about, oh, I would really want my grandmother's yummy pancakes. So she gets out the recipe book and she looks up how to make those very special pancakes. She goes to the kitchen and she gets a bowl. Then she gets some flour. Then she sifts the flour for the pancakes. Then she notices that she needed some eggs. She looks a little worried. So she has to go outside in the cold snow to the chicken coop and gather some eggs. So she takes the eggs back inside and she puts them on the table, ready to use them. But then she knows the recipe, she needs milk. She didn't have any milk, so she had to go back outside on a snowy day and see the cow. And in the cow, she had to milk the cow to get some fresh milk from the farm. So she takes it back inside to the house. And here she pours the milk from the pail into her milk jar. So then she adds the milk and she stirs up her dough. She puts it in, or she's making, it looks like she's making butter with that milk. I think that's what she's making. She puts it in here, she churns it up. She looks like she forgot something else too. See what she forgot. Well, maybe it's hard work. It looks like it's hard work. Look at the time. You notice how long it takes? It took a long time for her to churn that butter. But finally, she's got butter. Now she's happy. She's got the butter. She puts it in the bowl. So now she has her butter, her eggs. Oh no, she needs some maple syrup for her pancakes. So then she goes out. She goes down the street, down the way, and finds a man who can sell her some maple syrup. So she, on the way home from buying the maple syrup, she's thinking about how she needs to add the eggs, mix up the pancakes, and put them on the stove and flip them, and then how yummy they are going to be. Oh, have you ever just thought about something that is going to be so yummy you just can't stop thinking about it? That's what she's doing. She's thinking about those pancakes. So she gets home. She has a problem. She notices that the syrup, she drops the syrup because the dog and the cat ate the eggs And they knocked over the flour and they licked up the milk. Oh, she's been dreaming about that yummy batch of pancakes. How do you think she felt right then? Oh, probably so sad. And he does. Tommy DePaula does such a great job at making her face look upset because she was very upset. So she's sad. There's her pancakes flying away. She had been dreaming about those pancakes, and that dream is gone. Then she smells something. She catches a whiff of something that smells good. So then she walks outside to the next door neighbor's house. She says hello, and look what they were having for breakfast. Pancakes. So she invites herself to eat some pancakes. And then here she is sitting in a rocking chair, probably with a full tummy, all feeling warm, taking a nap because she had her belly full of those pancakes she'd been dreaming about. And if you notice the sign up here, it says, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Now, if I was just naming parts to this book, bed, pancakes, I would miss all the detail in this story. Great storytellers use lots of detail to tell their story. So you might not be able to write all those words, but you can take that picture that you made and you can tell lots of things about that picture. So I showed you a picture of my dogs yesterday. I can tell you lots of stories of my dogs without having to write a word about it. I can tell you about the time that Donut ate the $10 bill off of my dresser and I had to fish $10 out of the dog's mouth. I could tell you about the time that I left them outside and the gate was open and I noticed them running through the neighborhood and I had to take off chasing them. I can tell you all kinds of things about my dogs, lots of stories about my dogs. And so don't just look at a picture and go to just tell one thing that you noticed about it. Think about the story. That's what good writers do. Tell your story in as much detail as you can. That way it feels like the reader is listening and is there, right there with you when you tell your story, when it happened. So I could really think about these yummy pancakes she was going to have. It made me really want some pancakes. So just think about that when you're writing your story. And I can't wait to hear your next story that you submit so that you can tell me all about all the details of the story. All right, y'all have a great day.